have them stick a hot poke.
Folk don't object to your white milk.
That's fancy an outing to find that she-beast.
Witch hunters. They're hanged too. Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang two blob tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass. We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. With the swamp to cross and those cursed crows to hunt down. Ploughing swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crones, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them, care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold, that one. Always.
Water hags.
Where's a horror like that come from?
A wench that's had too much hooch turns into that. The next time you think to give a woman booze, don't. Better off drinking it down yourself.
Why you?
Tell you later.
Change your mind.
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new...
I have no fear for the eternal fire.
Won't need to protect you from...
Tamara, dear daughter, come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you...
What the hell do you think of me?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a...
You've a right to be cross. But I've changed. Asking.
Your father.
He pay you much to be his yes man.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern.
Tamara, you stand with the...
You're not my father. And I...
I remind you. Witcher, will you?
Wouldn't be here if I...
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect.
No time to lose.
How do you know they're not?
Because we're still alive.
Search the...
Don't.
Over here!
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
There. Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on. Whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh. So take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Take pity. But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother. It's me. Do you recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
They come.
You'll spoil our feast. You'll spoil our feast.
What is that?
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Bye. Bye for dinner. Mood bye.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell, it must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've...
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can.
This is no dark...
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crones' village taking care of...
So it's hopeless. You can't...
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing.
It's no use. Doubt a healer can do anything for her now.
I must do.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word.
He care. You know...
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the eternal fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
You were right.
I'm not so sure.
Do nothing more. Nor could the Witcher, if she can be helped. Only a learned sage will know how.
Perhaps you're right.
So bored I could spew.
Let's go!
Giddy up. That's it, Roach.
Watch where you're walking.
Seems every time you turn around, there's more scum in Novigrad. Didn't used to allow me was inside.
Looking wobbly. Need some overripe sheep's feet there.
Down to the execution. Let it burn a beast turned green and full.
Just a beast. A witch's to roast as well.
Taking your water in.
Don't be slow.
Nipper's got but 5 winters on him.
I'm taking the girl. She ought to see. Ought to know what waits when she strays. Well, he ain't. It's not safe to go out in the streets.
Got the courage to repeat that?
Readily. You are a mutant.
How many people's lives have you saved?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
So buckwheat millet, they say. It'll pay
What's the
off.
rush?
For the poor.
Our Novigrad, shining a brilliant pearl amongst cities, cradle of the eternal fire. Yet it is here that darkness raises its hideous head, a deceitful Doppler, doubling as commander of the guard, a band of charlatans, diviners, and witches poised to pinch your purity and prosperity. The time has come for this to end, for us to cast off evil. Do you renounce evil? We renounce evil! Do you renounce evil? We renounce it! May the holy flame of the eternal fire complete this cleansing, this purging of pestilence into purity! No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special pie for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you by the others of your species. No! I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please! A Doppler!
Doo-doo hasn't met the same fate.
Why the stench is entirely different. Woo!
Help poor fellow out. She... So...
Hey! Sod off!
Not here for the loot.
And we're supposed to believe that?
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap.
Who's she?
Temple guards cracking down.
Yeah, they round.
Someone.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid grove.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one.
That why you think I should look from...
I meant no offence.
Putrid grove.
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it.
You'd fit in well.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta...
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. If you...
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay trip.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even...
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitch's shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard. Be seeing you.
Deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Hard finding work here, you know, with the eternal fire burning all around.
That ain't real fire. Nuh-uh. It is
Someone
too.
can sell
Naked. That's all it takes. Ash? No, soap too. We can try it at home later. Nice!
On a clear day, you can see Northgard banners from the city walls.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Stop! Thief!
wobbly. Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and
Word is, nothing's free.
Oh, no one come bursting with questions. I need to see this, and I need to find that one who robbed me brother.
There's this place in...
Aye, it's about right. Well...
Heard men like you free...
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't think. Arms for the poor.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
Don't touch me.
Any needs, master?
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Oh!
Stop! Thief!
Whoa, don't touch me.
Can it get any worse?
In springtime, the roads wet with rain. The sun bright.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crowd, eh?
All right, I'll give you some coin.
I don't know that. Ain't a kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just gotta adjust the good position where they toss the overs.
The bonny birds that prance by here. Cheeks like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ah, Fabian, it's unhealthy this yen for wenches.
Watch it.
I've had enough of living. Got a problem?
Oh.
Push your old woman around!
A whole day wasted. Bloody bum!
You do well not to pester folk.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
What's my advice? Don't push rubbish in the channel. What you have here is shit, not wares. Well, well.
Black ones, the Dalians.
Burn in the eternal fire!
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy shagging freaks. And 3-titted wenches are bad.
Learned all the easy-to-find witches already. I could use a quickie.
Open up.
Who are you and what?
Doing some sightseeing.
My brother-in-law was curious.
Take a look.
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated.
Heard this place was a meeting.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Might be a problem that...
Then come back.
Open up.
Oh.
Heard this place was...
Heard right.
Don't know the...
Pay up.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes.
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye.
Picked him as rain.
Thank you, my lord. The right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
They won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Menga.
In that case,
Aiden the Kingfisher.
please convey that if any of them should fall ill, he can stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire. Now, permit me some rest.
Mum, look what I found.
That's a pretty necklace. Where'd you get it?
It was lying in the street, so I took it.
You look me straight in the eyes and lie, just like your pa. You're a good lad. Now go play. Mummy's got to get some sleep before she goes to work.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mage. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well.
Your spies tell you I was looking for...
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove, ugly name.
So what would you...
Dunno.
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recent, the semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. Farting around about the hallowed essence of...
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But what? They call this place the Putrid Grove.
but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. 'Cause...
Yours.
Yeah. But that's a tale for now. I'll leave you two alone.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to... What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who am I... Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you.
Get to the point, Klug. No time.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then die from...
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes 3 things. Coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after none. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for...
Nothing like a refreshing swim. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Oh.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I clicked.
More importantly, no one would believe such... But I'd prefer you not to tell...
Triss, you and Brandon here.
We settled on a full coin.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit.
You're a merchant, familiar with how
Of course. Honest pay for
half up front.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand.
Very well.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. Where'd you think you're going? Warehouse job won't wait, you know.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for rat shit. Jeez. Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially...
Healthy attitude. Must have lived...
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that...
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape, just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and...
You don't set the terms.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see?
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I.
Looking for a bruising?
Get it from both sides! No!
Hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Spare me, good man.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is...
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep it.
He was still better than some... You know, I've been thinking who might know something about... There's an Oneiromancer in town, Kareen.
Never trusted in dreamers.
Kareen's been very effective. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the...
Not coming with me.
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even...
It was not...
You too, Geralt. You should go now. Before
What if I want...
I live in the Bits, near the fish market.
All right.
Fucking hell. Rain again. Damn ages.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolph of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors
didn't need a recommendation.
Father always said, all ought to know your...
I'm looking for...
You've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed...
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about.
Not interested in what's...
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value?
I'd like to go and...
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked. There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Guess I should find it.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare...
Why would someone hurt me?
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams on...
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk...
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless god.
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, you give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her...
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great.
What I love is...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it.
I don't want to...
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business.
A deal?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll...
You tell him that?
I'm a witcher. He'll...
Yes, yes, yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice.
I don't hear that.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed... I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream...
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house...
And you managed to wake me.
We witchers have a...
I thank you very much. The dream...
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young...
I can certainly try to help, but I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs.
All right. See you there.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to...
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her.
Did Corinne...
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently.
So many crowns I paid. Oh. Oh!
Pam, ram, pam, pam, ram.
Fall upon your knees before the eternal fire!
I've had enough of living.
Let's not cause any trouble here.
Love and supper I never refuse. Whoa, stop flexing like that, you're making me nervous.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord.
Your gift.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me ignore...
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who see. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events.
Let's begin.
To start with...
What for?
Do as I ask, please.
Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing?
Yes.
No need to...
Ciri was orphaned during the Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to care. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her... Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable.
I see.
Yes.
In that case...
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After we'd been separated, I knew she was in danger. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword.
These memories...
I have more...
Then please...
It was in Rivia. The second war with... There was still tension in the air. For gods know what... I tried to do something, but... couldn't stop. A boy with a pitchfork. We ran it right... Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place... That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities.
She's a child.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I see.
Yeah. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. She... travels, didn't really understand much of what yet. I just know there's more to it than and that Ciri carries...
I see.
Yeah. I remember Ciri having trouble control... Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly...
I see.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal...
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable, and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri. Yes?
Bailiff's a harsh man. Best not cause it.